This is Attorney Mike Garland coming to you from Chicago as usual. And today we're going to look at Goliath Season 1, Episode 2. Let's do it. Well, we ended the last episode with Billy McBride getting thrown into jail on a bogus traffic stop, and we find out now that all that was designed to keep him out of court the next morning for his motion to dismiss.
The judge dismissed it, Mr. McBride. You missed it.
Meanwhile, back at Billy's old law firm, he's got his evil old partner and his ex-wife. It just doesn't get any worse than that.
Ill. He's a moral leper.
Billy created this firm.
I created this firm. That's why my name is first.
Except maybe having your daughter condescend to you.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Get your shit together.
Or maybe your annoying referral attorney getting on you.
What, you couldn't call me? You couldn't let me know what's going on. If I had known that you've been arrested, I could have done something. I could have moved the hearing. You get one call, man.
Or maybe having to explain this to your disappointed client that you're currently sleeping with is the worst.
I never missed a court date in my lifetime.
Bullshit.
Not one. That's not bullshit.
I don't believe you.
I always made it. Maybe I was in bad shape sometimes, but
But don't worry, Billy McBride has a plan, and it involves leaning on the clerk of the court where his case was dismissed.
I go back in front of Keller. He's not going to like it, but you got to do this for me.
No.
I'm calling on you for a favor, and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Here he sweet talks his referral attorney after she's had a little time to calm down.
Patty, listen. We can do this, I guarantee you. I just need you to help me get Rachel back.
Well, that seemed to work because he gets another shot at talking to his client and seems to get her under control as well.
Stay for 1 second. Federal court.
Yeah,
You think we can win?
I know we can.
Okay.
Okay, so after his case gets dismissed and he goes through all the trouble, he does formulate a plan, and that plan is to file in federal court and also try to get another hearing in state court. When he gets back to his place/office, he sees that his team has expanded.
This is Marva. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you? And this is Patty Sultan something. No? Okay, hi. Marva has agreed to take over.
Well, Billy seems less than enthused about his new staff acquisition, and he says so in pretty clear terms right here.
I promised.
I have clients of my own.
I know that. But I thought we had something here. Besides, look at this fucking woman. Look how goddamn big she is. This is a little fucking place.
And don't forget to hit like and subscribe, or the dogs get it.
Well, here he gets some more bad news. His federal complaint got dismissed. I mean, so far in this show, he's filed 2 complaints. One was dismissed within 24 hours in state court, and the other was dismissed without hearing in federal court. I don't know. It's a little harder here in Chicago to get a case dismissed than that. But I don't know. Maybe if you practice in California, you put some comments in the comment section below and explain it to me. But he's getting his cases dismissed real fast.
Yeah, give it to me.
The clerk from the federal court just called to say that the case has been dismissed. No explanation given, just dismissed.
Well, Billy does get his rehearing in state court, so he gets to go back and argue about his case that was previously dismissed there, and it sets up this episode's favorite line.
He doesn't show up. Can you argue this?
So he'll be here. The hooker just texted me, so we're fine.
Well, here we go. Billy goes 3 for 3 and ends up getting his case dismissed for the second time in state court. And this is going to give me a little chance to talk about law stuff.
I'm granting defendant's motion. This case is dismissed.
Hang on a second, what?
Your complaint is defective on standing. Therefore, the case is dismissed. Thank you.
Are you kidding?
Okay, so like I've said in the first video, links in the description below, and even earlier in this video, wow, these cases get dismissed fast out in California. I doubt that it's actually that way, but I think it's probably more the way it is here, where you can just walk in and ask for a briefing schedule and get time to do these things. However, it's sort of interesting what happens here. Ultimately, the merits of it, which I didn't know when I did that one, but the merits of it are that the case should be dismissed because he doesn't have standing. What he's trying to do is a wrongful death case for somebody who died, and apparently this woman wasn't married to him, so he probably doesn't have standing to bring the case. But what he does to try to keep the case alive, and it's sort of fun and interesting, although probably not a good idea unless you're really not caring about your career. But he basically tells the judge that he thinks he's bought and that he's been bribed, drops some F-bombs, and really goes out of his way to get held in contempt so he can at least present evidence at his contempt hearing as to what's going on. He is correct in that the defense counsel is unethical and being very sleazy and doing lots of bad things, like, for instance, getting him arrested the night before. And also that the judge is very biased in this circumstance, but I don't know if this is the way you go about it. Nonetheless, it's all kind of fun, and it's interesting to see.
A hearing in which I'm allowed to introduce evidence including, but not limited to, misdeeds by defense counsel, and here's the good one, judicial bias.
This is kind of fun for me. I can just personally relate to it. This is a little dramatic and over the top, but I have had this experience a lot of times. You walk out of court with your client and basically say, well, what happened in there? And it's complicated, to be honest with you.
It was kind of, case got kicked, but we're still open.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it's the law. It's not supposed to.
And right after that conversation, things take a wild turn.
Bottom line is we're still in the game. That's the good news.
The takeaways for this episode. Billy continues to be sort of unethical. It looks like he's trying to slow down drinking. I guess that's part of the character arc here. But, he's sleeping with clients, and he hired a former client / hooker to be his assistant. And, he's got himself held in contempt on purpose to get a continuance on his case. So, things are tough for him. And then obviously the biggest takeaway of this episode is that his client was killed in an auto accident that looks intentional. Here at Law Talk, we do a lot of videos answering common legal questions. We also do reviews of law in the movies and then on TV. We also share some of our more interesting cases. We're always putting out new videos. So if you like that, please hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell.